Okay, so it didn't take super long, but we are ready to start with our open world journey in this game. So as you can see, we have 2,316,130 studs. We're at 28.9% progress, 20 out of 147 characters, 16 out of 160 minikits, 26 out of 250 gold bricks, 10 out of 16 true hero status. It says 0 out of 16 red bricks, but we actually already have one. And we actually have several. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a lot. We have some already, so that's not a big deal. But 0 out of 30 Adam West to save as well. But anyway. Trying to look for a specific mission here. And I'm just not sure where it is. That's the one I'm looking for. We're gonna do that in free play. Part 1 here. Sure, I don't care. Oh yeah, this one. Alright, this is like, I think the second level of the game. And we're going to be able to get ×4 red brick from this since we already have the ×2. And we have enough to purchase the ×4 one as well, so this should be a lot easier to get going here. We need Plastic Man for this, so let's switch on over to him. And luckily we already own Plastic Man. Perfect. Save and exit. Beautiful. Alright. I just need to... Where do I go to buy red bricks, though, is the question. I don't... I guess I gotta look it up. Okay. That's not bad. Alright, so the trophy room is in here, right? Sure. So this is this it? Yeah, see, so we already own studs ×2. And now we have stud ×4. Oh, this is gonna be so much easier than Lego DC Villains. Why not, right? I figured it just gives us more red bricks, right? So now we're at times 8 for everything already. So next thing we're going to be doing is trying to get the times 6 red brick. Now, okay. Okay, so okay, so it's just the same plastic man thing as before. Oh, this part. Okay. Okay, how do I... Okay, well, that doesn't really tell me anything. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. I guess. Oh, wait, okay, I think I do remember this part, actually. And then switch over to Plastic Man here. Come on. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. There we go. Alright, so I think now that we have stud times 6 available to buy, we just need to get to 3 million again. And we're gonna do that. We already have times 8, you know, because 2 and 4, so, you know, 4 times 2. And we're gonna go play this bonus level that the game is trying to get us to go play, as well as probably the DLC levels. Here we go. I read about some kind of oh wait, that's just cool because it's the Lego Batman 2 outfits, I believe, for all those characters. Anyway, yeah, I read about like some kind of glitch you can do to get behind this bookshelf, which is neat, and I guess it lets you skip most of the game, but we're not here to do that. Perfect.
Oh no. Our nefarious old foe, that plundering Punchinello, the Joker. Once again, the dynamic duo spring into action to protect the good and true citizens of Gotham. Brace yourself, Boy Wonder. Those are military-grade poles, not for fun or recreation. To the Batmobile, Robin, we need to put a stop to that grinning devil. But wait. Where is our trusty transport? That abominable He's hit us below the belt. Even the Batcave is not safe from his contemptible crimes. Quickly, Robin. We must rebuild our crippled conveyance. We join our heroes in the top secret Batcave as they prepare to tackle the Joker's evil schemes. But something is curiously amiss. Of course, the Batmobile. Luckily, the ever-prepared crime fighters keep spare parts hidden around the Batcave for just such an occasion.
I know this one.
Yeah, I personally love the Adam West Batman series. I think it's a great deconstruction of the superhero genre, and I think it's hilarious and fun for kids. So something that I would absolutely like. If I got really bored, which has totally happened before, where I'm like, I'm really bored and I don't know what to watch, I have totally thrown the Adam West Batman on just for the hell of it. It's fun. It's fun. It's an almost 60-year-old show, and yet it's still just as fun to watch as it was probably when it came out. It's nothing groundbreaking, you know, but it isn't meant to be. And obviously, the Adam West Batman in this game is way more is superior to the regular Batman because you don't need to switch costumes to do things with him. Right, Trumpy? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. You're so cute. Is it Miss Marks? Hi. And I just think it's awesome that even like modern games like the newest Lego Batman still keep the 60s Batman alive, you know. It's such an unkind. Why would Batman not be able to use that? Anyway, it's such a like old show now that it would have been easy to try and kind of erase its legacy, and because a lot of kids wouldn't have seen it or heard of it anymore. So it's awesome that they still keep that alive and continue to reference it in things. It's awesome because I don't think Batman wouldn't be the pop culture icon that he is today without Adam West, and I think that that's a very important part of Batman's history, even if it is a very silly part of Batman's history. Sometimes you just can't get rid of a bomb. Hi, Moxie. What you doing? What you doing? Alrighty. Hi, Mox. You're so cute. We're so cute. It doesn't seem like they got Burt Ward back for this, though. Because I don't hear any voice lines from him. I think they may have only gotten Adam West back for this out of the original cast. Maybe... But I know I don't think Burt Ward had passed away yet, as... They still did Return of the Caped Crusader 2 years after this. Okay, so he can't do that, so that's for free play.
Batmobile is nearly reconstructed. Our heroes just need to locate the engine converter. Batmobile is to be rebuilt quickly, dynamic. We haven't one moment to lose. Atomic batteries to power, turbines to speed. Crusaders. Good, my young friend. Now, onward. We must once again cage that abominable outlaw. The odds of the Batmobile alone against such a formidable vehicle would make even the most reckless gambler cringe. Batgirl, what fortuitous timing. How does she do it? Watch out, heroes! The Joker's taking a sharp turn!
I almost prefer playing as Batgirl here in this helicopter instead of playing as... How the hell do I aim this thing? I love how they make it so, like, it's just a clearly a TV set, you know what I mean? I like that.
Quickly, Bat-chums. He's escaping into that eatery. Let's serve him up as just desserts. Filthy criminals. Alas, my old friend, it seems we've fallen into a fiendish trap. Perilous pussycat! It's that feline femme fatale! Catwoman! She's always got a trick up her paw.
Yeah, it was definitely only Adam West that they were able to get back, because there hasn't been a single other character with a voice, unfortunately. It would have been cool if this was essentially the first reunion of the 60s cast until Return of the Caped Crusader, but unfortunately it's just Adam West, so... But Adam West kind of seemed like he was game for anything, like, he did, you know, he was on Family Guy for all those years too, so... There we go.
Only time will tell. What kind of treachery scheme is this? Batman and Robin lured into an elaborate trap? Holy ambush!
Yeah, there are extra characters to unlock in this one. I wasn't sure since it was like kind of a bonus level. Yeah, that's what I was waiting for.
What's this? His fine feathered things look smaller and more explosive than before. Be careful, Cape Crusaders.
I think it would have been neat if we got some references to some of the other villains from this show, not just the main four. Like, it would have been cool to see like a King Tut reference or something like that. Eggman. I'm sorry. I'm not the only one that saw that, right? That was a horrible glitch. Okay, well then what's the point of doing that? Oh, now the Riddler's here.
The Riddler.
This is the most Batman-centric level in this entire game, called Lego Batman. And I think that's a little sad. Like, not a single, other than the Joker, none of these characters showed up in their other game in any of their forms except for their 60s forms. Ouch.
Time to put an end to this twisted tale of troublesome tomfoolery.
Not really sure why they brought Batgirl into this mission at all.
Sight, baby. Well, that about wraps this case up. Curious how a swinging beat can tame even the most criminal of minds. Now, my young friend, let us get down and bat Tusi while we wait for the police to arrive. Then these villains can continue this song in Sing Sing.